But this is a particular lady. She's 45. She's been really struggling with the neck and shoulder pain and restrictions. She's also works from home behind the computer a lot of the time, and just was just complaining to me how just doing backstroke and crawl was hurting her shoulders. So we basically looked at, the first thing we looked at was just looking at her program that she was doing. And I found this across the board with a lot of the swimmers, that a lot of the stretches that they're doing to try to warm up or even improve mobility, even though they were stretching the right muscles, it was compromising other areas of their bodies, particularly their upper back. So like the lat stretches and the common shoulder stretch that you see a lot of swimmers doing. When I had to make the modifications, that actually made a huge difference. So that was quite interesting, working one-on-one with the clients, but particularly this client had a whole stretch regime that she was doing, and I must have cancelled about 4 or 5 of her stretches and had to replace it with other things. But immediately the next day she phoned me and we talked, and she said, I feel so much better in the pool already just from leaving out those stretches.
So was she doing them prior to swimming? She was doing them as part of her warm-up?
Part of the warm-up, but also at home. She was doing a lot of stretching at home, in the door, trying to stretch out the pecs and the lats and the tightness. So she was trying to really try to improve her shoulder and neck mobility by doing stretching. And what I said to her was that when we start to move the body correctly and get those core muscles engaged and you start to move functionally, you'll see that the neck and the shoulder will start to loosen up as opposed to try to stretch it out. And so that obviously she had to first experience that. But after 2 or 3 sessions, she said already how she couldn't believe how her neck and her shoulder was just loosening up from doing squatting exercises. So I had to explain the link between how the hips and the shoulders are linked through the fascial systems and the muscle systems.
And so she moved from doing a couple of different static stretches to more movement-based warm-ups and stretching?
Correct. She's a member of your group, your members swimming, Effortless Swimming, and so she's got access to the videos that we did the course, and she was doing them, but it was more the stretching that was getting her. So some of the stretches that weren't in the course that I had to have a look and see, just check her technique with.